Chair recognizes Representative Belton to speak to the resolution.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I come here today to honor Mrs. Christine Davis Lambert, the heart and soul of the best small town in America, the city that Sherman refused to burn, one of the 16 most picturesque villages in the entire world, the charming city of Madison, Georgia. A Delta Airlines stewardess, a school teacher, Mrs. Lambert is the wife of the late State Representative Roy Zeke Lambert, who was at one time the majority leader of the People's House of Georgia, the chairman of the Rules Committee, and was so influential that he rerouted Interstate 20 to go through his beloved city. Mrs. Lambert is a loving wife of our late comrade, but she's also much, much more. Saving a 100-year-old school, turning it to the Madison Morgan Cultural Center, relocating the Uncle Remus statues that were once located in the Square Lenox Station, honoring First Lady Laura Bush in her historic home, creating several parks in Madison, leading dozens of committees, charitable organizations. Mrs. Lambert is a preservationist, a volunteer, a historian, a philanthropist, and a pioneer for women's rights, and quite simply, the most influential person in the city of Madison. Please rise up and welcome my very dear friend, Mrs. Christine Davis Lambert.
Mr. Speaker, Representative Belton, and distinguished members of the House, I've been visiting this House chamber since George L. Smith sat in the Speaker's chair. But so far, this is my first invitation to the well. When I look around, many of you are sitting at desks that belong to some of my old friends. Together, we witnessed Denmark Groover's high-flying, clock-stopping escapade. We were here when Representative Calvin Smyrie was a freshman. Whoa. Today, Speaker Pro Tem Jan Jones is sitting in my husband Roy Lambert's seat, looking like she belongs there. I know several of you current members. Representative Debbie Buckner runs in my historic preservation circles. Representative Chuck Williams and I have enjoyed quail suppers together. I can see Representative Trey Rhodes' district from my lake house, and my old friend, Representative Susan Holmes. I'm so glad to see her again today. Representative Bruce Lambert Broderick is my nephew, so he's a fixture at family Christmases, weddings, and funerals. I was Representative Richard Smith's 5th grade teacher.
Whoa. Yeah.
Representative Stacey Abrams' speeches make me want to give my last dime to the Democratic Party. Roy Lambert loved this institution, and I do too. Thank you for having me here today and honoring me with this resolution. I appreciate your service to Georgia and encourage you to make friends here, as I have, and use the strength of those friendships to connect good people to good ideas for the benefit of this great state. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Lambert.
You're welcome.
You honor us.
Well, thank you.